Welcome back, logical thinkers. It is Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Yes, I'm pre-recording these because it's my Monday and I have to get stuff done because I work the rest of the week. So, I told you in my last episode that we were going to go over the Papa Rockstars training. Yeah, this is what they call training, you guys. So, I'm going to go over a couple of these things from the Papa Rockstars. And this irritates me. So I'm going to tell you why it irritates me, but first I'm going to read this to you. Do you ever wonder why some people have drive and determination to succeed while others seem to fizzle and fade? Finding the deep down reason why you do what you do is the lasting key to motivation. Okay, call quote. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Okay, that is true. You gotta love what you do. My husband loves what he does. He wanted to make video games ever since he was a little kid, and now he does. And he loves what he does. It comes with frustration. Everything does, okay? But, you gotta love what you do. Now, for me, I love serving people. I love helping people. I love caring for people. And I love being around people. That's what I love to do. I am an extrovert. My husband is a complete introvert. We balance each other out pretty well. But I love what I do. But why do I do it? Because I like having a paycheck. I like having insurance. I like getting out of the house. I like that I am going to be learning a new skill, a skill that would require a college education, but I will get it through on-the-job training. And by doing this skill, um, I'll be able to grow and start something new. Now, everyone has different career paths in their lives. I started in mortgage servicing, doing collections, modifications, and foreclosures. And then I went and got my paralegal and worked in foreclosure on the law firm side. That was misery, total misery. Then, after that, I got my realtor's license because I wanted to make sure my home buyers were buying homes that they could actually afford. And I taught them up front, do not use your house as an ATM. You want to get a house that you can realistically afford and one that will provide you with enough space for you to live in for years and something that you can pay off and own, and or something that you can use it as an investment later on. That's what I did for my clients. And all of my clients still live in their current homes. All the homes I sold, I don't know what happened to those home buyers if they weren't my client, but you know, I go into things with the heart of a teacher. And that was something that I did because I used to teach Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University, but that guy has lost all of my respect. But the concepts are still the same. You want to go into something teaching somebody how to do something and how to do it well and how to use their brain and their logic to not only help themselves, but in the future serve others. Okay? So, let's go into this Papa Rockstars training, shall we? And I need my glasses for this because I'm reading it on the smaller screen. All right. How do you know when you have found a true reason? A lot of times there will be one that makes you cry. Now, the name of this training is the why that makes you cry. That is when you know you have struck a chord, a deep personal reason for having your own paparazzi accessories business. Finding deep down doing what is essential to your business is your why. Because your motivation is your driving factor. It's a lot easier to get through the challenges and struggling that we all go through. Now, there is a book by Keller Williams, and I believe it's called The One Thing. There it is. Yeah, The One Thing. The One Thing by the Keller Williams guy is basically your why. It's an entire book he wrote about this stupid concept. And the reason I know that is because I worked for Keller Williams and they gave me that book when I was a realtor with them. And considering how much I paid them in office fees, the least thing they could do is give me that stupid book. But it didn't make me cry. And it motivated me to go out and actually go to a brokerage that mirrored my belief and thought process. Because Keller Williams is all about money, money, money. They didn't care about the client. So I went to another brokerage house. It was called Media One Real Estate. Now it's Windermere. Okay, but the concept and my broker there was amazing. James and Missy were amazing. Okay. It's easy to name smaller reasons for doing business. This is back to the blog. Some of mine are to help the family budget, spend time away from my kids, support my own jewelry habit, and meet amazing people. Are these bad reasons? No, not at all. And they are surely some of the reasons why I love doing what I do, but my true driving why. Okay, here's her true driving why. To become financially independent, own our house, and make my husband proud of my accomplishments. That doesn't strike a chord with me because why isn't your husband proud of you now? I mean, you birthed his children. You take care of the household. You take care of him. You know, my husband is proud of me no matter what I do because he knows my health. He knows when I'm having a bad day. He knows that I'm pushing myself constantly. And David was with me in the very beginning when my health was starting to decline. I mean, it was bad. But he's always been supportive of me, and he's always, always been so wonderful. And we work together to become financially independent. We work together in unison. And we have the same goal to own our house. And we're almost there. I mean, we've lived in this home now for 4 years. And, most mortgages, they expect you to pay it off in 30, 15 years. At the rate we're going, we probably have 2 years left. And then it will be our home. We will own it. Which blows my mind, but still, we are working hard to get to that goal. Because the whole reason I started going back to work full time is one, so I could pay for my breast lift surgery and my skin removal surgery because insurance won't cover it because it's considered cosmetic, even though I have the worst intertrigo skin rashes where my skin is touching skin, but the insurance doesn't care about that. So that's my why for returning to work. So back to this blog. This might strike a chord with you and it's totally okay. It's what drives me. A few years ago, when I first found paparazzi accessories, we were struggling to make ends meet. I tried working several jobs over the years around my husband's schedule because daycare is so expensive. Working fast food as a server in a restaurant, daycare, a few things I tried to make ends meet, and I ended up missing a lot. I was exhausted, emotionally drained, and I felt like a zombie mom. I might have been physically there for my kids, at least when I wasn't working, but I wasn't enjoying watching them grow up, and that broke my heart. Okay, yesterday's video where I showed you Katrina, who recently quit paparazzi, got her money back from the buyback program, is doing her inventory clear out. She quit because she was exhausted. She was missing out with time with her family and her husband. She was working outside of the home, and it was a job that she loved. And then she would come home and she would do paparazzi. So where was that time for her family? And that's the thing. Paparazzi loves to sell the stay-at-home mom and the single moms and all of the women out there. This is why they use this why. Because they want you to think you can actually make money doing this from home. And it's not true in most cases unless you recruit other moms to the same lie. Because that is what this is. It's not a why, it's a lie. Okay? In fact, I think I'll make that the title of today's video. It's not why, it's a lie. Okay? So, back to Anya's blog here. I might have been physically there, but I wasn't. At least when I wasn't working. I wasn't enjoying watching them grow up, and that broke my heart. To make matters worse, my husband had gotten laid off a few months before, and I was pregnant, like really pregnant. I felt fat, like a failure, kind of hopeless. I knew things would work out somehow, but I also knew that I didn't ever want to be in that situation again. Yeah, it sucks when your husband gets laid off. David and I have been under the threat of layoff so many times, but I am so grateful that he is so super talented that, and he is self-taught in a lot of ways, you guys, but we have survived every single layoff. Every single time. We've had to relocate, but we survived. And that's the thing. In the state of Utah or Arizona, I mean, and I'm going to go into the state of our economy. This was back when our economy was crazy. But now we have a worker shortage. Why? Because millions of people in our country alone died from a pandemic that people don't take seriously. Okay? So we have a worker shortage. Then, on top of it, we are dealing with massive inflation right now. Massive inflation. And it's really hard for people to make ends meet right now. And people are starting to stand up to corporate America and demand more. Higher wages, better pay, better benefits, work-life balance, work from home. All of these things, we the little bugs are standing up to the hoppers of the world and demanding what is rightfully ours. That should be the Hail Mary from this situation, not, oh, paparazzi's going to save my life, but this is the way she's selling it. She didn't want to be in that situation again. No one does. Paparazzi was kind of my Hail Mary. I tried several other companies over the years with little or no success. So she's tried other MLMs and she wasn't successful. Did the light bulb not go on? But when I saw cute $5 jewelry, I knew I had stumbled across something that could work. And only 3 days after getting my kit, I knew I was right. While things were way better than they were a few years ago, I'm still motivated to help get our very own house and keep building something that will make my husband proud, since everything else I do is for someone else, cooking, cleaning, kid stuff. But this is my thing. It's what I do for me. So what is your why? And then she does this stupid little skit like you're talking to a 4-year-old. What's that? It's a bowl. Why? Because that's what it's called. Why? Probably because they need a different name from plate. Why? And on and on and on. When you try to find your why, find the why that makes you cry. No. Just no. You need to use the same 4-year-old persistence. Sometimes it helps even if you write it down. So ask yourself, why do I sell paparazzi? Write that down. Then ask yourself, why is it important for me? Write that down. What else? Why is this going to make me money? You know, you should do the who, what, when, how, where, and why. The journalistic questions, okay? Why did I sign up to sell paparazzi? For the discount. Who encouraged me to sign up? A former college friend. When did I sign up? In December of 2018. How? I went on the website and did it. Where? Here in Washington in this house. Who, what, when? What was my motivating factor? I have no clue. You know, I have no clue. So this is the challenge that she gives you guys. You know, find your why. and make it so it makes you cry, so you resonate with people. So her why and her cry moment was she was pregnant and her husband was laid off. That is an extremely stressful situation, okay? Because your insurance is most likely tied to your job. Again, another reason why we need universal health care, so you're not stressing out when you get laid off from a job, because you'll still be able to go and have your baby without a $200,000 bill. Okay? All right. So let's go down to this other one. Personal growth and development. Let me see. I gotta find the one that I was reading. How to run a business. Where's the affirmations? Yeah, there's some really elite interviews in here, and one of them's Jerry's. I want to listen to it and see what she said. 10 reasons. I gotta pause for a second. I had it and then I lost it, so give me a second. Okay, I found it. This is the other one I wanted to go over today. It's called It's All What You Say. Daily affirmations. Now, this is under her personal growth and development. And again, how is this training? Okay, it's not. And my coffee's kicking in, so I'll be right back. I guess that's what you get when you record all your videos in one day. All right, so back to this one. All right, training. If I were to tell you by saying word stupendous 3 times a day, would it catapult your business to rockstar status? Would you do it? Of course you would. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say stupendous. I would say this is stupid. Okay, that's what I would say. I'm like, this is totally fucked up and stupid. All right. Kind of sounds silly and really easy, but I'm pretty sure you would make an effort to incorporate what you say at least 3 times a day, right? No, just no. Okay. Well, affirmations are just like saying the word stupendous, except they are more customized and they're just for you. Some people call affirmations I am statements or intentions, but whatever you call them, they are a powerful way to attract and create things in your life. Hello, Pride Puppy. How are you? What's up? No, it's not time yet. Affirmations work by helping your mind concentrate on a goal or something you want to attract into your life or business. Okay. Affirmations, why I do what I do. I like to start my affirmations with I am. It helps me relate my affirmations to me, also helps my subconscious mind believe that the words follow are about me. Another powerful way to start an affirmation is say things that were, for example, in the past I've struggled to eat healthy. When you use this, you are recognizing things that have been and continue, but now I'm learning and growing. I'm 100% committed to making and eating healthy and exercising 3 days away for 29 minutes. Just make it 30, honey. I'm like, just make it 30. Do yourself a 30-minute walk, unless you're doing that hormone walking app that I keep seeing a stupid ad for, which is totally dumb. Okay? I mean, yeah, it's dumb. Okay. So, how committed are you to your affirmations? If you aren't 100% committed to affirmations, you might not want to go back to the drawing board. Anything less than full commitment allows room for wiggle for you not to accomplish your goal and desires. And if you find that you're only 80% focused on your goal, rework it until it's something that you can fully commit to. Act as if this sounds a little funny, especially if you are a fan of the movie Clueless. Yeah, let's date ourselves here, Anya. Where one of the favorite phrases was, as if. But in all seriousness, what is life going to be like when you reach your goal and one of your affirmations comes into reality? I'm guilty of thinking things like, when I'm a fashionista, I will get a pedicure once a week. When I'm an A-lister, I will do a weekly team training. That is me acting as if. No. So for this step, decide things that you would like to be doing when you hit your goal. So maybe you think that a weekly newsletter would be a good idea when you get to a bigger team. Start sending one now. Maybe you'll think you'll want to get to do a training call once you get 20 active team members. Start doing one today. Okay. So she's pretty much telling you, hey, don't live in the what if. Just pretend it's fake it till you make it. That's what this feels like to me. It feels like she's telling you to fake it till you make it. Okay? And then she wants you to be specific. I'm not going to read all of her stupid stuff. Okay. She wants you to read and read your affirmations or write a new one daily. And then be specific. Include as many senses in the process. Like, kind of like Misty Kirby when she does her little sales. She says Malibu and you can wear these to the beach. Well, this is kind of along the same lines. So you can tell that this came from training from paparazzi, and the elites are pushing it out to the masses. So, what kind of dress will you be wearing? For example, if your goal is to walk the stage at convention as a fashionista or an A-lister or Maven A-lister or a Z collection model, what dress will you be wearing? How does it feel on your skin? Are you wearing heels? Are you wearing flats? Are you wearing boots? Are you going barefoot? Gross. Okay. Are you crying? Are you happy? Are you doing both? Mm-hmm. Is there something you can smell? How do you feel? Do you feel accomplished, overwhelmed, excited, terrified, of tripping? Yeah, okay. Close your eyes and experience the situation in your mind's eye. The more senses you can include, the better. Is this why the example of the car is so powerful? You're sitting in a car smelling new leather. Yeah, it's called new car smell for a reason. It's new. No one's sat in it. No one's farted in the car. Okay? No one's like gotten sick in the back seat and thrown up. You haven't eaten countless fast food meals out of a bag and dropped a fry in your car that petrifies if it's from McDonald's and never looks different. But you know, if you get it from a regular stand like Dick's Drive-In or In-N-Out, that sucker's gonna mold and smell. If you haven't cleaned out your car in a week, yeah, it's not gonna smell like new car smell. New cars always sell because they're brand new. Like I said, no one's farted in that car. Okay? Number 7, let it flow. There are several speakers trainers who only recommend focusing on 3 affirmations at a time. I'm pretty sure that your motivational keynote speakers at convention this year are going to do the same speech. Yeah. Okay, I've tried several ways personally, like having a few, like 20-ish as of this recording. I read through them each day and find that things I need to, given most time in that moment, hit harder than, other ones. So whatever your affirmations are, the ones that pop out to you are the ones you're supposed to focus on that day? Huh? Okay. So by Let It Flow, write things down in your heart. Do your own little list. Okay. So blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Focus on affirmations. You can even like Google daily affirmations. And you can do daily affirmations for women. And then here's a lady. Does she give you a list? I don't know. I feel love when I feel the love of others who are not around me. I'm an amazing gift to myself, my friends, and the world. I am too much of an amazing gift to feel self-pity. So yeah, these are some of the things that they do. I will not criticize myself. I will love myself for who I am and what I have become. Yeah, I do that. Everyone does that. We're all self-critical. It's just what women and men do. We give ourselves a hard time because sometimes we need a wake-up call. I get frustrated. I was getting frustrated with my very itchy scalp. Okay, so I went to the doctor, and apparently I have psoriasis, and it came on through shock from what's been going on with my body. And usually you develop it before the age of 43, but I'm a late bloomer. So I've been undergoing the treatment for this stuff, and let me tell you, having the greasy hair has been driving me nuts. but at least my head is not itching as much, and I can still manage to get my hair done with dry shampoo to make it look like normal again. But, you know, when I'm wearing a bonnet in a video or my hair's up in a claw, it's because I'm doing a treatment on my head. So, anyway, that's it for Tuesday. So, have a wonderful Tuesday transformation, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever Paparazzi Corporate calls Tuesday. But have a wonderful Tuesday, you guys. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. My next video, I'm going to do some Frank Stevens stuff, and we'll just keep pushing them out. But I got to go get some more coffee, and Lily wants another walk. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.